San Roque Elementary School is one of the Department of Education in its mission to provide effective learning to develop lifelong learners by providing sufficient and developmentally appropriate contextualized resources and learning materials. San Roque Elementary School is located at the eastern part of Tabaco City, situated at Burgdo, San Roque, Tabaco City, with 598 population of learners and 20 innovative teaching personnel. The school is equipped with modern facilities and with child-friendly environment promoting education for all. The school also faces challenges in the academic performance. As shown in the quarter test results for the past 3 consecutive school years, English got the lowest performance level among the learning areas with 58% performance level. With the implementation of the continuous improvement, the school has an increase of 18% for school year 2019 to 2020. Our project is anchored in our system overview, wherein the Department of Education is the provider of the different learning standards from the central office down to the division offices and to the schools. Here, teaching learning process goes hand in hand with the continuous improvement guided with the 21st Century Skills ICT integration. To make this possible, classroom assessment is included in the process. We also have proper feedbacking, monitoring, and evaluation for the project to be successful. Where were we before? In our formulated broad problem statement, listening comprehension is the ability to understand words and relate them in some ways. It is a comprehension skill needed by the learners, particularly on identifying and discussing the elements of a story. Based from the quarter test results for the past 3 consecutive school years from 2016 to 2019, among the learning areas, English got the lowest average performance level of 58%, which is below the target of 75% standard. Using our broad problem statement, we will be able to generate our focus problem statement. 25 out of 101 or 25% of the grade 2 pupils can identify and discuss the elements of a story in English for the second quarter of school year 2018 to 2019. Aligned with the school improvement plan, the school wants to attain at least 5% increase in the performance level along listening comprehension, specifically on identifying and discussing the elements of a story. Using all the data presented of our CI team, we were able to come up with our project title, Elevating Listening Comprehension through Project TIP, Technology Integration and Prints.
Where are we now? After succession of observations, we have come up with a SIPO, our supplier grade 2 teacher. The inputs are curriculum guide, DLL, instructional materials, printed pictures, and chart of the story. For the process, we have teaching learning process in identifying the elements of the story. Our output, improved performance in listening comprehension. Our customers are grade 2 pupils. For the process step, we have motivation, unlocking of difficulties, presentation, listening, discussion, group activities, generalization, and evaluation. For the activity flowchart, we have first, the motivation, it took 5 minutes. Unlocking of difficulties, 8 minutes. Presentation, it consumed 9 minutes. Listening, it took 8 minutes. Discussion, 10 minutes. Group activities, 20 minutes. For generalization, 5 minutes. And for evaluation, it took 18 minutes. Total time consumed, 1 hour and 19 minutes.
How we did it. The CI team had the pre-BOC planning, conduct the survey test, interview, and focus group discussion to know more of their needs. Class observations were conducted by the principal together with the CI process observer to get the real problems in the teaching and learning process. We analyzed the root cause, why only 25% of 101 grade 2 pupils can identify and discuss the elements of the story, leading to the minimal number of print materials used as our root cause. We come up with a solution. Simplify the process using 5 E's, use labels, envelopes, standees, instruction cards, and ICT-based materials. With the use of ICT-based materials in classroom teaching, it enhances and addresses the learner's needs and comprehension skills holistically.
What is in the future? Based from the root cause analysis, we have come up with a new SIPO wherein the supplier is the grade 2 English teacher. The inputs are curriculum guide, daily lesson log, instructional materials, which are the audio, video, and printed materials. The improved process is the ICT integration in teaching learning process in identifying the elements of the story. The output is the improved skills in identifying the elements of the story listened to, and the key customers are the grade 2 pupils. The new process steps are engagement, exploration, explanation, elaboration, and evaluation. For the activity flowchart, under engagement, we employed print media. It took 7 minutes. For exploration, we employed differentiated instruction and collaborative approach like reading in tandem, bits of stories, stop, look, and listen, and a voice which took 18 minutes. For explanation, 10 minutes. For elaboration, we employed guided approach and integrative approach or values integration and audio materials which took 10 minutes. And then, for evaluation, it took 5 minutes. The total time consumed was 15 minutes.
Naupunan kong elements of the story. Nagamit kami TV, speaker, tapos iba pang gadget. Pati nagbasa pa kami, tapos nagkata ang elements of the story. I learned about the elements of the story. I enjoy because my teacher used TV, audio, and chart.
Utilization of modern technology in teaching aroused interest of the modern learners for fast and easy gathering of teaching materials. Abreast us with the new information. Lead us teachers to produce learners that are globally competitive. Our ignorance in terms of information technology transforms into our eagerness to literacy.
As much as the team would want to implement the project as soon as it is completed, inevitable challenges arises. We are living amidst what is potentially one of the greatest threats in our lifetime to global education, a gigantic educational crisis. As of March 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic is causing more than 27 million Filipino learners to be out of school throughout the Philippines. In addition to the situation, the schools opened in October of the same year. This resorted the teachers to look for readily available interventions or make new ones. Fortunately, the teaching staff of San Roque Elementary School had found that our CI project, Elevating Listening Comprehension through Project TIP, is the most innovative, timely, and applicable during the implementation of distance learning. Therefore, prior to the start of academic year, technical assistance on ICT was provided to the teachers. With the support of school ICT coordinator, via Google Meet, Zoom, and Messenger, the team answered queries and made mentoring and making video lessons, audio instructions, digital text in various forms such as PDF and ebook, and making comic strips for their lessons, particularly on story comprehension. In conclusion, the project tested its effectivity during regular classes and stands out under the new normal education.
Undoubtedly, the initiatives introduced by the different CI teams brought a milestone to the educational landscape in schools, who embraced the challenges of coming up with a genuine and one-of-a-kind project that would enhance learning of the 21st century learners. Each project, though of different genre, as its common denominator, improving the performance of learners by maximizing the use of all available resources in school, materials, manpower, time, and talent. Our CI project TAPE, Technology, Integration, and Brains, is a product of an imaginative and creative minds of the CI team. With pride, I would like to share to everyone that such project was born out of love and dedication of the group with that pure intention of sharing and contributing worthy practice to the teaching world.
San Roque Elementary School, nurturing minds, touching lives.